Welcome back to Little Paw Facts. Ever wondered why your furry friend wags its tail? Well, we've got the answers for you. 1. The language of tail wagging. Have you ever noticed how your dog's tail seems to have a mind of its own? Well, that's because it's their primary mode of communication. Tail wagging is like a wagging code, revealing a spectrum of emotions and intentions. Today, we're decoding the fascinating language behind those wags. Dogs are incredible communicators, and their tails are like expressive flags that signal their feelings to the world. The key is to understand the nuances in their tail language. Now, the speed, height, and overall movement of the tail can tell you a lot about what's going on in your furry friend's mind. It's not just about the wagging itself, it's about how they wag. Picture this. A slow, gentle wag can indicate relaxation and contentment, while a rapid wag might suggest excitement or anticipation. It's like your dog is having a conversation with their tail. The position of the tail matters too. A tail held high often signifies confidence and alertness, while a lowered tail may indicate submission or uncertainty. Understanding these subtleties is the key to truly connecting with your furry companion. So, as we explore the world of tail wagging, keep in mind that it's not just a simple back and forth motion. It's a rich and complex form of communication that adds depth to the already incredible bond between you and your dog. 2. Happy wags. The happy wag. It's like music to every dog owner's ears. When your pup is genuinely thrilled, excited, or just overjoyed to see you, their tail becomes a joyful metronome, rhythmically swaying from side to side. It's not just a tail wag, it's a celebration of positive emotions. Have you ever come home after a long day, and your furry friend greets you with an enthusiastic wagging tail? That's them expressing pure happiness and affection. It's their way of saying, "I've missed you, and I'm so glad you're back." The happy wag is not reserved for greetings alone. Watch how your dog's tail goes into overdrive during playtime. Whether it's fetching a ball, chasing their favorite toy, or simply enjoying a belly rub, that wagging tail is a sign that your dog is having the time of their life. Notice the speed of the wag. A faster wag often indicates heightened excitement. It's like your dog's tail is trying to keep up with the sheer joy bubbling inside them. And let's not forget the whole body wiggles that often accompany the happy wag. It's a full body expression of happiness. In slow motion, you can see the tail's range of motion and how it mirrors the enthusiasm your dog is feeling. It's a beautiful dance of happiness that strengthens the bond between you and your furry companion. So, the next time you see that happy wag, join in the celebration. Engage with your pup, shower them with affection, and revel in the joy they're sharing with you. After all, a happy wag is a clear sign that you're doing something right as a pet parent. 3. Friendliness and approachability. Now, let's talk about the social butterfly of the canine world, the friendly wag. Picture this. Your dog spots a new friend, whether it's a fellow canine companion or a friendly human face. What happens next is a delightful display of communication through their tail. A loose and wagging tail is the equivalent of a canine handshake. It's their way of saying, "Hey there, I'm open to making new friends." Watch for that gentle sway, where the tail moves freely from side to side. It's a universal signal in the dog world that your furry pal is approachable and ready for positive interactions. Whether it's a tail-wagging playdate at the dog park or a friendly encounter with a neighbor, pay attention to the body language. A dog with a loose and wagging tail is expressing friendliness, showing that they're not a threat and are genuinely interested in making connections. It's not just about meeting new friends. This wag is also a way for your dog to convey their goodwill towards you. Have you ever noticed your pup wagging their tail when you come home? That's their way of expressing happiness and friendliness towards their favorite human, you. In slow motion, observe the natural, easy flow of the tail. It's not stiff or held high. Instead, it's relaxed and inviting. This is a clear invitation to engage, play, and share positive experiences. So, the next time your dog approaches someone with that loose and wagging tail, know that they're spreading love and building connections. Embrace it, encourage positive social interactions, and watch as your furry friend becomes the life of the party with their friendly, approachable wag. 4. The submissive wag. Now, let's explore a different side of tail wagging, the submissive wag. Dogs are incredible social creatures, and just like humans, they have their ways of expressing respect and acknowledging authority. When you notice your dog offering a lower, gentler wag, it's like they're communicating, "I'm not a threat, and I respect your authority." This is a nuanced form of canine communication that plays a crucial role in social dynamics. You might observe this type of wag when your dog is interacting with a more dominant dog or a person they perceive as a leader. The tail is often held low, sometimes even tucked between the hind legs, accompanied by a slower and more controlled wag. It's essential to pay attention to other submissive cues as well. You might notice your dog offering a paw lift or even rolling over onto their back. These behaviors collectively signal a willingness to submit and a desire to avoid conflict. In slow motion, observe the subtleties of the submissive wag. It's less about excitement and more about conveying a sense of deference and respect. The tail movements are controlled, and the overall demeanor is calm. As a responsible pet owner, understanding the submissive wag is crucial. It allows you to recognize when your dog might be feeling uncertain or when they are trying to maintain harmony in a social setting. So, if you notice your dog exhibiting a submissive wag, reassure them with gentle interactions. Offer a calm and positive environment to let them know that they are safe and respected. It's all part of the intricate dance of social interactions in the world of our beloved furry friends. 5. Nervous or anxious wagging. Now, let's talk about a more delicate aspect of tail wagging, the nervous or anxious wag. Just as humans show anxiety through body language, our canine companions have their subtle ways of expressing unease. If you notice your dog with a slow and low tail wag, it might be an indication that something is making them feel uneasy. It's crucial to remember that tails are like the mood barometers of our furry friends, and a change in their wagging pattern can speak volumes about their emotional state. Keep an eye on the overall body language. Are their ears pinned back, tail tucked between the legs, or body crouched? These additional cues can help you piece together the puzzle of your dog's emotions. Dogs may exhibit nervous wagging in various situations. It could be a loud noise, meeting new people, or even a visit to the vet. The slower and lower tail wag is a way for them to communicate their discomfort or stress. In slow motion, observe the subtleties of the nervous wag. It's often accompanied by tension in the body, and the tail movements may lack the usual fluidity seen in happy wags. It's a delicate signal that calls for our attention and empathy. As pet owners, it's our responsibility to create a safe and supportive environment for our dogs. If you notice your pup with a nervous wag, consider removing them from the stressful situation, offering comfort, and reassuring them that everything is okay. Remember, understanding your dog's emotional cues goes beyond just the tail. Pay attention to their entire body language, and by doing so, you'll be better equipped to provide the love and support they need during moments of anxiety. Section 6. Alertness and Curiosity. Now, let's explore the tail language of curiosity and alertness. Have you ever noticed your dog's tail standing a bit taller, almost as if it's reaching for the sky? Well, that's not just a coincidence, it's a fascinating display of your dog's inquisitive nature. When your dog's tail is held high and wagging, it's a clear signal that they're checking out something new or interesting in their environment. This is the tail's way of saying, "Hey, there's something worth exploring here." Watch how your dog's tail becomes an exclamation mark of curiosity when they encounter a novel scent or come across a fascinating object. It's an adorable expression of their eagerness to learn more about the world around them. This alert and curious wag isn't limited to just inanimate objects. It's also seen when your dog encounters new people or animals. The raised tail is like a flag, signaling that they are aware and interested in the interactions unfolding. In slow motion, you can see the precision in the tail movements. It's not a wild and frenzied wag. Instead, it's a purposeful and controlled motion, indicating a heightened state of awareness and focus. So, the next time you see that proud, raised tail, join your dog on their exploration. Engage with them, encourage their curiosity, and be a part of the exciting discoveries they make. It's a wonderful way to strengthen the bond between you and your four-legged adventurer. And there you have it, folks. The incredible world of dog tail wagging decoded. Remember, the next time your furry friend wags its tail, it's like they're speaking to you in a wagging code, expressing a whole range of emotions and intentions. From the happy wags filled with excitement to the friendly greetings that say, "Let's be friends." And even the more subtle cues like the submissive and curious wags, each tail movement is a unique form of communication. I hope you enjoyed unraveling the secrets behind your dog's tail language as much as I did.